thing ever, but you know what? Casper was mad, man.
Yeah, it actually happened quite a few times. Not just that. I mean, that one time is obviously the most famous, but it happened more than I think 4 or 5 times, which is really surprising because it's like these guys' jobs. But anyway, to get back to the matter at hand, this is another another TVZ, so we get another chance to watch the Terran race struggle for survival against their Zerg overlords. Unfortunately, their Zerg overlords deal no damage, which is obviously very unrealistic. But they are they're still out there. And they're coming for you.
Yep. Now Famas2 looked like he was gonna go for an earlier barracks, but he did pull his SUV back for some reason. So looks like he's gonna go for 14cc, which is gonna be incredibly dangerous on this map. But he does see that there isn't a spawning pool. He knows there's going to be a hatchery, so this is a perfect scout by him, and a perfect reaction as well. Really showing how good he is.
Yeah, if you go 14cc against a Zerg player without knowing what's happening, then like I don't know if you have a high win rate there, my man.
Well, unless you're Flash, man. Flash did it all the time. He is a god though.
Yeah,
so...
Flash holds 14ccs against 9 pools. I'm just like okay, man, just like
just calm down,
maybe...
man. His SCVs are on steroids, so...
His SCVs are just like insane. He should actually just, instead of building barracks, build more command centers so he can build more SCVs, because clearly they're just like the best units in his army.
Yep, and even in like TBT, you see him use fucking SCVs. Like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to swear, but you see him use SCVs in an insane way. You know what? In TVP as well, like Flash is the king of SCVs, man. Like, there's a reason why he's known for having an insane economy, and it's because his SCVs like do double the mining. He built the upgrade in the campaign, and that was it. They carried on over.
Nice.
He
well,
has
either.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he has
saying?
a passive show me the money bonus, and that's
yeah.
that's what he does. But here we go. Looks like Famas2 gonna go for that 14cc. 3 hatcheries coming up for KuH as well.
Yeah, man, you know, there should be some sort of criminal penalty we can assess to Famas2 for playing a white Terran race on a snow map. That just should be a thing that can't happen. But you know, there's also green textures on the map, so I can't really, you know, be too biased. Maybe we assess equal penalties. Also, if you were
cream,
playing
by the way.
Is it though?
That is. That's a different. The last color was definitely white. This is definitely cream. Like cream or peach.
Kicks. I do not see colors. I'm colorblind. If you're trying to have it your way, then maybe you should go to McDonald's instead. Or actually, that's Burger King. Never mind. You actually don't have Burger Kings, so I don't.
Yes,
even know
we do.
I'm making that analogy. Wait, really?
Of course, we have Burger King.
You guys have like steam engines as well, right?
We had steam engines, like.
No, but so
a long time ago.
I'm sure you'll invent them in a few years anyway. Like, trust me, like industrialization is good for a nation. I'm sure you'll get them eventually.
We were like one of the first, man. Ever heard of the Industrial Revolution? But here we go. Looks like KuH gonna move in with some lanes, but great defense by Famas2 already. Gonna push that back straight away.
Yeah, perfect SCV pull too. I mean, it always looks weird, like if you don't watch StarCraft, to see a bunch of idle workers sitting around, but like if they aren't there, then you die. So
yeah,
it's probably pretty good. So SCVs are in a good spot. The Marines are being you know, pumped out 2x2, so they make it into Noah's bunker, and it's gonna be safe and sound. So yeah, this is I mean, a good setup. Both players got away with an economic opening, maybe the Terran a little bit more so, but yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where things go from here. Lair's about to pop, and then we get a chance to figure out exactly what is on the way. Only one gas too, by the way.
Yeah, 1 gas, and from Famas2's perspective, he is going for the 2 racks academy rather than the +1/5 racks. A little bit better on this map because, as I said before, you can see there's a very thin area, and getting a lot of bio isn't really going to help you too much because you won't be able to push through there. But 2 racks academy allows you to go in for a quicker starport and things like that, so drops could be a very big possibility in this game. And of course he is going to have to get that engineering bay very shortly as well, just to help defend against any Mutalisks.
Well, I mean, it's going to be massive amounts of Hydras here, my man. So we are just going to see quite a bit of. I mean, unless you just like, that's a bamboozle right there, but I highly doubt that. So the Hydra Den is up and pumping lurkers. So we're going to see a bunch of both of those do very painful things. Now, maybe this is the bad influence of Cadenzi kicking in,
Possibly.
and we're just going to see every red Zerg player do lurker busts. Uh, I
Thing
don't
is,
know.
though,
That'd be a little bit comical.
yeah, but
But
KuH has learned, like, something that Cadenzi hasn't learned yet. You can actually build 3 hatcheries before you go to attack, man. KuH is, like, next
yeah, but
level.
the ability to build a third hatchery is something that I know Cadenzi is still struggling with. There's this unfortunate reflex where you build 2 hatcheries and then automatically your spire builds. So
Yeah.
it's a little awkward sometimes, but sometimes you build a lurker or a lurker den instead. So, I mean, obviously those games go pretty well. But anyway, the Sunkens are a
Oh,
little
this could
bit
be...
late here up at the front. So
Yeah,
there's
this
only
could be
one. You
bad.
don't want to throw your lings away. So you want to buy some time. But that fire bat's super scary. Is actually, oh my god, yeah, those fire bat shots are actually super painful. If this were Mutas, then maybe. But unfortunately,
Oh no, he's gonna hold.
oh wow, he actually didn't. Okay, he bought enough time. I was pretty sure those fire bats were just gonna kill everything because that's what happens when, whenever I watch fire bats play. But no, they in fact are not all powerful. As
Oh man, this is Hive
most people
straight
think.
away behind this as well. This is a very strong build,
Right.
especially with the small rush distance. If he can get up
Yeah.
to Defilers and push through that middle, that's going to be insane. Now, of course, there is another thing you can do. You can see on the right-hand side of the map, there is these temples here. They do have a lot of health, but Lurkers can break through them and go into the main. Now,
Oh yeah.
we do have Famas2 going up to 5 racks. He should have, I believe, a factory coming up shortly as well. And we should see him going into attack, but he is going to go for that scan. Going to see the Hive coming in as well. Going to spot the Hydralisk Den for the first time. And he should know how to respond to this.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been a big mystery. I mean, by
Yeah.
now, if you don't see turrets in your main, then the guy knew. So, he did see what was there. He wasn't able to break through, maybe somewhat surprisingly. But I think the biggest thing to notice is that he is still okay back home, pumping off of 4 barracks. He's not doing anything like crazy, like 5 racks or anything. That would
Oh,
be
he
probably
cancelled a
pretty bad
barracks.
here. He
Yeah,
did.
so he went for 4, cancelled the 5th one, immediately built the factory, added on the 2nd bunker with the turret as well. He does not want to go down like Kwani did. And you can see that KuH is breaking his way through the top half of the map here, taking down those power generators. Not sure why he's taking down all of them, but you know what? I guess it works. He's going to take those out of the lings, give his lings something to do. And you see, look at Famas2, he's moved his SCV there to check those temples. He knows the summon is going to be up, and he is building a depot over there to scout for it.
Oh yeah, I mean this can be reflex obviously because it's something that is probably pretty popular. It's never you never want to get caught with your temples down. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a very dangerous position to be in. Especially against someone like KuH, who even though when you look at the stats of last round and when you sort of compare the two players, you'd think Famas2 is a lot better, of course, as someone did. I think it was Creative pointed out in chat. He was top 30 on like last season's ladder for a very, very long time. But KuH is still a strong opponent, and he is going to show here what he is capable of. He's going to take his third base in this top left-hand corner, and looks like Famas is going to go check the other path as well, just to make sure that those temples are still up.
Yeah, I mean I'm glad that he's checking. He's being very vigilant. I guess that's the word for it.
Yep.
And building the depot wall also super helpful. But I mean, if you do want to go for maybe even drop play, that's also one avenue that you can do. Because while he's checked the wall up north, he actually has nothing checking aside from one SCV by the temples by KuH's base. There's several avenues that could be super effective here. And
Yeah.
in fact, sometimes I'll see like a lurker drop into the natural. That's very, very dangerous.
Now, one thing to point out, and the reason why Bio is very hard to make work on this map, especially in the mid-game, is you can see that Famas2 has a big army of Bio, and he has to go through that very tight choke, and there's 2 lurkers there just waiting for him. Now, I don't know if they're stop lurkers, they probably are.
Oh, like almost guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be very dangerous for Famas2 to run through. Now, he could be waiting. He's adding on his science facility. He's actually going for double dropship, going into SK Terran behind this as well. Added on his second engineering bay. He's going to be going straight for those 2-2 upgrades. Or apparently 2-1. He didn't start +1 armor. But either way, going to be pretty good for him. Now, KuH doing a pretty good job. He is actually going to break down those temples on the left. Now, this is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Of course, it is away from his third base, but it does give Famas a way in to his main, which can be very dangerous against a bio player. Oh, here we go.
Swarm's already up. There it goes preemptively. He's going to throw out another one on top of this bio and go. So many Zerglings to Lurkers. Probably the scariest part right here because you might notice a lack of little things called siege tanks. Kicks. Those are not here because he is going SK Terran. But where are the science vessels?
The science vessels are not in yet. The science facility only just finished, but he is going for a double drop behind this. And they're going straight into the natural. Now, there is actually a Nidus canal up, and 3 lurkers have just finished. So maybe he's going to be able to hold on here, but it's going to be dangerous. Of course, KuH is up on Famas' grill right now. This is such a frustrating thing to deal with as a Terran player, but it's all going to come down to how much damage this double drop is going to do.
Yeah, and even on the other side, there's going to be damage done there as well. So drop in the main is actually targeting down the Defiler Den.
That's a lot of fire bats.
Yeah, I mean, the fire bats are really the scary thing here. It means that the drones die instantly, the Zerglings that would be back at home to defend would die instantly. So it's going to have to be Lurkers to save this. But the Defiler Den's going to go down. He's actually at risk of canceling this +2 carapace as well.
Looks like it just... No, he did cancel it. Okay. Well, he needs...
Wait, what? Why would he cancel that upgrade? That's really bad.
I think he thought his evolution chamber was going to die.
No, it was above half health. Like, that would be just, like, really bad. Either way, yeah, maybe a little bit scared there, but he's going to defend and save his hive, which is, I guess, the biggest worry about losing. +2 is also like really bad to lose. Wait, did these lurkers just walk up to the bio?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not obviously what you are.
Yeah, Famas2 was busy at home because Lings run around the back. Now we've got the Defilers heading into the main now. The Lurkers getting on top of the barracks, but the trouble is one of the Lurkers goes down just outside of the swarm. And Famas has just taken so much damage. KuH is doing a great job here. And we have enough for another Dark Swarm as well.
Yeah, watching Marines try to kill Lurkers under Darkstorm, man, that is the tragedy of our modern era. I mean, some bio going up to the upper right-hand corner to try to kill that base. There's no Nidus, so it should go down. So there's damage being done, right? Both players just really kind of slugging it out. The problem is that, like, Zerg has, like, game-winning damage potential.
Yeah.
Like, you throw up Darkstorm on, like, the mineral line, the production facilities, like, not a whole lot of stuff gets built.
Yeah, no, there's just so many units flooding in from KuH now. Of course, KuH did lose all his drones in his main. He lost his Stefana Mound, which is not actually rebuilt yet. But he is going all in here. If he can make this damage work, maybe he can pull it off. But Famas is still alive. Like, I know it looks like he's dying, but as long as he can use his irradiates properly here, he's going to be able to hold on. There's not that many swarms left. Oh, but there's a lot of lurkers coming back in here from his natural, and this could be too little too late from Famas2.
Yeah, there's not even enough irradiates because he doesn't have enough science vessels. Wow, this is going to be almost certainly game over. KuH crushes the natural, and now he's going to be on top of the Terran production. Nothing can come out of here. The science vessels can't really do anything, and damn, that is a really sick play. KuH is going to take it. And
GG! Famas, the strongest player from round 1, being taken down by KuH. KuH with the victory lap there, staying in a little bit longer, just killing all the rest of the Marines. Didn't quite kill all the SUVs yet though, but still great game by him. And it's going to take red 2-0 up against white here in our second set. Which is
that's
insane.
Actually really sick. Yeah, you would obviously expect that white, very strong performance previously, would still be very difficult to beat, but red up 2 games, that has to be really it has to make them feel really good. Also, they've beaten 2 of the strongest players on the team, so I mean, where do you go from there?
Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult for White to come back here. Red, of course, on match point now. They're only one game away from winning the series, and not only is that going to take them 3-0 and give them the top spot, I believe, of round 2 so far.